familiar with the rules. We've gone over them. I want you to remember two things. Obey my commands. Most importantly, defend yourselves at all times. Now shake hands and come out at the bell.
Many casual fans who don't know much about Chris Byrd, and even some serious fans who do, will be surprised, if not shocked, that at the last call in Las Vegas, Byrd is more than a 2-to-1 favorite tonight.
There's more than 5,000 fans here tonight also. A lot more.
A lot of paper in the house too, George.
Crowd rising in energy as Randy Newman prepares to summon the fighters to the center of the ring, and here they come. If you haven't seen Byrd before, instantly see the southpaw stance. Holyfield has had 3 previous fights against southpaws in his professional career. 2 of them, of course, in the heavyweight division against Michael Moorer. Won 1, lost 1. Byrd, an entirely different kind of fighter than Moorer, though. Not a power puncher like the former heavyweight champ who was knocked out by George Foreman.
Byrd has got to get in there and show sometime at some point or another that he can punch, stand up to these big guys and get a knockdown. Don't just be counted on to run and get out of the way and duck. That's what he should do tonight. Step up to the bat. Evander Holyfield has got to make certain that he don't allow this guy to move to his right. He's very weak on his right side. He seems not to be able to see shots over there.
On Holyfield's right side.
Holyfield's right side is very weak.
So in other words, right, if Byrd moves to his left, he's going to the side where Holyfield has trouble defending himself.
That's right, and Holyfield can't seem to, he's not lost coordination on that side for some reason.
Meanwhile, Byrd starts out moving in exactly the opposite direction, rotating from left to right, and slams Holyfield with a straight left hand.
That's good. Holyfield's got to get busy. You got to make certain this guy's elbows are never out overextended. Keep those elbows sharp. Taps you close.
Byrd lands a straight left hand. Holyfield lands a left hook on Byrd against the ropes. Evander, for his part, says, I must focus on the body. When you miss against Byrd, you tend to miss upstairs, and it wears you out when you miss big shots against him. My idea, says Evander, go to his body and just try to keep my hands on him. But he's going upstairs and missing.
Well, that's not so bad for him upstairs because Byrd is not that tall. He's been missing guys who are a lot taller. This time he's going to land a lot more shots than he normally does with the taller guys. The referee is going to have to make certain that those are not backhands with that right jab that Byrd is throwing.
Well, it's a fine line. It's a fine line because he lays it out there more or less with the hand open. And Byrd is such a soft puncher. I mean, he's really trying most of the time simply to make some impact.
But he's thrown more hard punches in this round than he normally does, particularly earlier in the fight.
Holyfield got in his best punch to the body so far, a left hook to the ribcage under Byrd's right elbow.
And that's Evander Holyfield's best punch, if you ask me, that left hook to the body.
Totally agree.
Holyfield trying to make the counter-puncher come to him.
Hard right hand by Holyfield. Drives Byrd to the ropes. Byrd ducks another punch as the round comes to a close.
That's what he's going to try to do. The last 30 seconds, he's going to try to rush you. Keep him in the center of the ring. He can't touch you out there. You need to get in close to do what he got to do, okay?
How do you feel? I feel great.
Yeah, you got to keep that jab, knowing with it. That's knowing with it. And drop that left hand. You know what you got to do with it. You got to touch it in the
on another side.
Any more?
Holyfield lands a right toward the end of the round. You wonder if that will influence the scoring of that round. Very difficult rounds to score. Incidentally, you saw Chris Byrd's mother and father in the corner with him between rounds.
Brother Patrick also plays a role in there. Mother Rose, Father Joe, fixtures in the Byrd corner. CompuBox numbers in round 1. Holyfield only 6 of 29 by CompuBox estimate. Byrd 13 out of 47. Yet Harold Letterman, perhaps influenced by that sharp right hand toward the end, elected to give the round to Evander.
I gave it to Byrd.
Well, a lot of these rounds figure to be tough to score.
The judge, Letterman, has been pretty much right on the number these days. It's hard to go against him.
Byrd sticking the jab. Holyfield still trying to determine exactly what he wants to do against Byrd.
He's trying to make him come forward.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Shot.
And here comes Holyfield lashing out and hitting Byrd with a right hand to the chest. Yeah, elaborate on this, George, because it looks as though he's trying to lull the counterpuncher.
Counterpunchers love to make you miss first, and then they hit you with something. That's what you got to do, is make them throw something, and then start countering on them occasionally, and you make them give it up.
So Holyfield is purposely staying back and trying to lure Byrd to him.
Right, counterpunchers love to duck. The best one will tell you, I'll do it, let me duck first. A good straight left by Byrd that time. Yeah.
Byrd popping and spinning, popping and spinning.
If you're Holyfield, you don't want him to get that kind of courage, just stand there and just don't do anything. You got to touch him, if nothing else.
Holyfield short with the winging right. Byrd still just popping the jab, little straight left hand, just trying to get his hands onto Evander and score.
Byrd's corner told him, look, stay in the middle of the ring. He can't get you out there. And Holyfield needs that close to the ropes to land 2 shots to Byrd. Misses him if he's out in the middle, but if he's close to the rope, he's going to land that 1-2 combination. That was the rope, and he didn't do anything.
A lot of distance between Byrd and Evander fighting this way. At some point, does Holyfield have to get closer, George?
He's got to keep the fight close at all times. Byrd does not like close fighting.
Yeah, but the thing is, Holyfield's trying to fight, not his fight. This is not the kind of fight that Evander Holyfield has ever fought before, as long as I can remember, of trying to go on a defensive and lure the other fighter into him consistently.
Well, he's always been in with the bigger guys who's attacking him anyway. So it's pretty much what he likes, you to come after him. He'll beat you up. He just doesn't go after people as well. Love for you to try him.
I mean, this is a very big round for Byrd.
Yes, in the second round, Holyfield has looked too passive, too hesitant, and Byrd has been able to score. This Tuesday on Real Sports, Bryant Gumbel goes head-to-head with Martha Burke, leading the campaign to allow women as members at Augusta National, home of the Masters.
The good old days are gone from Augusta. And as soon as they face that, they're going to be better off, and golf will be better off.
And December 27 on the record with Bob Costas returns with a special edition, looking back at 2002 and speaking with some of the top newsmakers of the year. Serena and others. CompuBox numbers in round 2. Look at that. Holyfield throwing 14, and by CompuBox estimate, landing 1. That was the right hand to the heart. Byrd 21 out of 59, 36%.